welcome back to my channel. Today we are playing a little bit of catch up because I have the Use the Schwartz Collection from Moonshine Mani. Now this is a 4-bottle little set that Phoebe came out with. I think it was last month she released this set, and I didn't get around to filming it until just now, but I finally have time now to sit down with you and to show you the formulas for this collection that is still currently available on the Moonshine Mani website. So let's just dive in and start talking about these babies. I've got live swatches, we've got swatch photos and all that good stuff, so let's dive deep into these polishes from Moonshine Mani. Now the first polish that I want to share with you is called Good You're Married, Kiss Her. Now this polish is probably the sparkliest out of the entire set, so therefore it is probably my favorite out of this entire set. We start with like this kind of clear base glitter polish that is pumped full of different varying degrees of blue sparkles. So there are some like large metallic glitters in here. There are also some gold metallic glitters as well, some silver metallic glitters that also have holographic properties. There are also some finely milled holographic glitters, silver glitter, and like bluish glitter in here as well that really gives this polish a really nice soft blue sparkly feel that I really enjoy. And Phoebe is starting to get really good at making these glitter bomb formulas because she's managed to make it so that it works as a topper, but it can also be built up for full glitter coverage. So if you noticed in the first coat of this polish, it is thinned out, so you can use it as a topper, which I feel like is so versatile and is so useful when dealing with these glitter polishes. It's nice having that versatility of thinning it out enough to be a topper or building it up to become a full glitter polish. I was happy in 2 coats. You might need to like sponge or like dab a little bit on that third if you have some bald patches, but it works gorgeously in 2 coats. It is a little bit textured when it dries, just a little bit bumpy, so I put on a nice thick glossy topper to it to really even out the texture, to smooth things out, and to give a nice uniform shine. This one is definitely one of my favorites from this set because it's so sparkly and it's definitely a lighter shade, therefore I really enjoy it. Next we have Take Only What You Need to Survive. We start out with this really gorgeous blue-gray base color that is so soft and just classic Phoebe. Phoebe has definitely an eye for grays, and I feel like this is a perfect shade of gray. She's then put in this multi-chrome shimmer that is very similar to what we saw in the Office Party Christmas collection from last year. Now the shimmer is very striking in the bottle. You can see it really easily in the bottle. I didn't quite notice it as much on the nail. When I was outside in natural lighting, I did notice it more. However, inside it just wasn't as noticeable as it is in the bottle or outside. Now the formula on this one, however, is so stunning. It's such a good cream. The first coat is so opaque, so incredibly opaque, and it levels out so gorgeously and it just glides across the nail. It is so effortless. And for me personally, the experience is even more exciting because she has that wide paddle brush on her caps that I absolutely adore. So having that wide paddle brush with this super opaque cream is just an amazing experience that I absolutely adore. It was just so smooth and even that I was completely happy with 1 coat. Of course, application style is definitely going to play a factor into this, but it does have the potential of being completely opaque in 1. I was very impressed with the natural finish of this polish because it's actually quite glossy. However, I went ahead and added a glossy topper anyway just to really uniform that shine and to really get a strong glass-like finish like what you see in the bottle, which I think really helps bring out that multi-chrome shimmer deep inside this polish. I think the formula is absolutely fantastic. However, the color just isn't quite my cup of tea right now. I'm super into brights right now, and this just isn't quite fitting that bill for me just yet. The formula is so gorgeous and so easy to work with that this one definitely will be used come the fall when I'm into more darker shades. Next, we have 1-800-DRUIDA. I think that's how you say it. I'm not quite sure. And this one is definitely unique. This one is so different. We start with this kind of oatmeal crelly base. So it's kind of tan, it's kind of beige, it's definitely neutral, base. And then deep within this polish, there are some multi-chrome flakies that are definitely more warm toned. So you see more gold and orange and red in these multi-chromes, which work really, really nicely against this kind of oatmeal, beige, peanut buttery background. So you also do see like little flecks of purple in here as well, which is a really nice contrast to the more neutral, more warmer feels of this bottle. The first coat is so impressive because you get so much of the sparkles and the flakies in that one coat. Plus the base coat is pretty opaque, given the fact that it is acrylic, which is super, super impressive. However, you do want to really build this up as much as you can because we are dealing with acrylic and we've got some flakies in here, so we want to really build it up and build some dimensionalism on your nail so you can get some depth of the flakies deep within the acrylic. With 2 coats, I was completely satisfied. I did not see a nail line. I was completely happy with the opacity of the acrylic base, and there were so many flakies. I was one happy little duckling with this polish in 2 coats. When this dried down on its own, I was so impressed because it has a very glossy finish, like very glossy finish. However, I'm a creature of habit. I went ahead and put a glossy topper on it anyway, but it's just nice to know that this one does have a beautiful finish, super glossy all on its own. So in case you're, you know, rushed for time, you can definitely just use this polish all on its own and you'd still have a fantastic looking manicure. Now, as far as personal preference goes, this one's definitely not for me. I am not a huge fan of neutrals. Even this kind with like the flakies in here, which is gorgeous, it just doesn't ring my bell in that kind of a way, but that doesn't change the fact that the formula is really, really impressive, that the natural finish and the natural polish on its own is absolutely stunning, and that this is definitely a unique polish. So props to Phoebe for really thinking out of the box, creating something that I haven't seen before, and doing it really, really well. And the last polish we have from the Use the Schwartz collection is Welcome to Real Life, and this is for you super shifty multi-chrome lovers out there because this is a gorgeous green multi-chrome based polish that's got tons of flakies in here that really complement the multi-chrome properties and the shiftiness of this base. I see personally with my own 2 eyes right now more olive green than anything else in this polish, but then you look at it from a different angle and all of a sudden you see more like rusted red and like magenta and gold, but then you look at it in different light and it's like, oh, but there's a little hint of purple in there too. Like, this polish is a true chameleon because it shifts so dramatically with each different angle that you look at. Now, the formula of this polish was extremely impressive because the first coat is super duper opaque. I was so impressed with all the amount of color that you're getting already and that it's already super, super shifty just in 1 coat. Did need a second coat to kind of even things out a little bit and to deepen that shift and to make that shift more dramatic on the nail. The natural finish on this one is really glossy. Again, I was super impressed to see how glossy the natural finish was. However, there was some textural issues that I had with the amount of flakies in here. It just was a little bit more textured than I wanted it to be. So I mainly use the glossy topper for texture reasons. Now, as far as personal preference goes, I'm not really into this right now. That's just my personal taste. I want bright colors, I want neons like I mentioned before, and this is just a little bit too dark for me. However, I feel like it's a gorgeous polish. It definitely has its qualities that I feel like are so enticing and intriguing and gorgeous, not to mention that the formula is absolutely stunning and that it is so easy to work with. Top notch, 2 thumbs way up. And that is it. That is the Use the Schwartz collection from Moonshine Mani. This 4-bottle set was so amazing. Like, the quality of these polishes are fantastic. Phoebe has done a great job in making some high quality polishes that are so easy to use and give you great results. Now, like I've mentioned so many times in my videos, I am a seasonal nail polish wearer. I like to wear, you know, bright neons in the summer and pastels in the spring, and this collection to me strikes me more as a fall collection, so this doesn't quite fit my like manicure tastes at the moment. The colors just don't quite work, but I feel like that doesn't really change the formulas. It doesn't change the experience of using these polishes because Phoebe has done a fantastic job of creating some really high quality products and some amazing, easy to use polishes. I highly recommend you guys checking out Moonshine Mani in general because her quality of product is absolutely fantastic and you will always be impressed and happy with anything you purchased from Moonshine Mani. This collection has been out for a while that you guys have probably experienced some of it, so please let me know in the comment section down below which ones you've tried, which ones you've enjoyed. As usual, I'm dying to know what you guys think, so let me know in the comment section down below. But that is my video for today, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you are new, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!